Good morning, friends and family of YouTube. First off, I want to apologize. There's construction going on outside of our house. As always, you're going to hear machinery, you're going to hear people yelling. I'm sorry. But today's video, I want to get into the car that I purchased, that I end up purchasing. It wasn't much of a process, and I apologize for that because I was kind of excited. But when opportunities present themselves, you take heed and take that opportunity. So that's what I did, based off what I was looking at, what the market looks like. I think I made a very, very good, solid decision. So, super left yesterday. It's bittersweet last night, bittersweet this morning. As you all are aware, the YouTube channel has changed. Obviously, I can't keep Super Beast if a Supra is not in my garage. So hopefully that is the third and final iteration of my YouTube channel name. I think it flows with everything. Boost being my boosted cars. I got the Forester, I got the STI. I'll probably always have a boosted car around, the Jag. And Bolts being for the NA cars that are around. So I was looking for a car that, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what I was looking for. That way you guys know why I made the decision that I've made. I was looking for something that was reliable. I was looking for something that was preferably a V8 or a JDM Legend. But let's be honest, the JDM Legends right now are unjustifiably expensive. And I am a JDM fanboy. If you want to get into a Supra, RX-7, Skyline, basically anything with a turbo and four wheels from Japan, you're spending over 50K, and that vehicle has a very, very unknown history. They are a lot of times clapped out, but that's that. So I wanted something that is reliable. I wanted something that parts are relatively easy to get, cheap. I wanted a high performance car. So reliable and high performance car don't usually go in the same sentence. So already my search has gone down to a small number of vehicles. I wanted something that kind of had heritage, right? And it would have been nice to have something that was at the highest tier, I guess, of the car brands, and I think I achieved that. Low mileage was a plus. Gas mileage I don't care about. I was going to buy a damn Viper, but in the end I ended up with something that has phenomenal gas mileage. And by the title of this video, you guys already know what it is. So I'll show you a little bit of history before I just turn the camera around here. This car was a California car. The guy in California sold it to his friend who is in Alberta. His friend in Alberta moved to Toronto, and then the guy in Toronto moved back to Alberta and sold it to one of his best friends. So all of this is documented. The guy, the original owner, gave me his folder of everything, and there was like golf meetings in there and all that jazz and all their names on it. Anyway, they were three best friends. So the car went between all of the best friends. So it has a really good history. It has 71,000 kilometers on it. It was the cheapest one I could find anywhere with this kind of mileage and the shape this thing is. This thing is in unbelievable shape. So without further ado, welcome C5 Z06. First car I've ever owned like this. Obviously this is the car that competes with the Viper and the Shelby Mustang. And yeah, it was just one of the cars that came across my my list when I searched for a certain tier car. I started YouTubing them. And what do you find when you YouTube a C5 Z06 is they are the best bang for buck car you can get right now. I was looking at C6 Corvette Z06s. Again, huge bang for buck car. But no one could give me any history on if the valve guides were done. So you buy a $40,000, $45,000, $50,000 car and the valve guides go out the door. I want a car that I can take literally to the coast and back and have peace of mind for the most part. And this is exactly what I purchased. I've been driving this thing for the last 2 days. It gets 30 miles per gallon easily on the highway. And if you're in town and you're not on it, it's getting like stupid gas mileage. I think it's like 8 something liters per 100. So very, very good on gas. And it's just a cool car. I took it to a car show and people could not get over of how good of shape it is. So like I said, 70,000 kilometers. Just gonna open it all for you here, guys. So it is in superb shape. That shifter has to go. I know that is actually a Corvette shifter. I've never seen it before, but I think it's the 50th anniversary thing. So I already bought a shifter. It's on the way for it. But look at this interior. Like, it's in super nice shape. Like really, really nice shape. And it sounds just amazing. I'll do a sound clip for you. Let's pop the hood, of course. It is stock with a exhaust that I don't like. I'll show you the exhaust when we do the sound clip. Look at this. I've never had a car that the hood lifts forward. How cool is that? So there's the LS6. It makes 405 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque, but you would never know, never. You would never know. Yeah, what else can I tell you about it? There's lots on the way already for it. Intake, there was a guy at the car show who was telling me not to mod it because it's in such good shape, but if I don't mod it, it can't be on the channel, and I can't own it. So I thought about it, I'm like, you're right, it is in really nice shape, 71,000K, but I just can't do that. I'll keep all the factory parts, don't get me wrong, but I just can't be that person. So this RC antenna, which GM, what were you thinking, is going. A new stubby antenna is on the way. What else can I tell you about it? There's some cool tricks about it. Look at this. So if I do this, that unlocks the drive door, unlocks the passenger, and then third time, pops the trunk. So it's pretty cool. This also came with a Z06 velvet car cover. So that's real nifty. And everything's hard to shut because it's literally, this car is like brand new, like it's crazy. See, I can't shut anything because it's just, it hasn't been opened. It's been driven 10,000 kilometers over the last 10 years. I'm ordering 3M for the front end because it's literally mint condition. Like Tyler and I went over this with a fine-tooth comb, and it is the exact opposite of the Viper I was going to buy. You can't even find a rock chip on this thing. It's that crazy. So we're gonna protect the front end on it, get the 3M on it, probably the mirrors too. Intake is on the way. Intake is on the way. New exhaust is going to be on the way. Got a new shifter coming. Got a stubby antenna coming. And then I also got the radio bezel thing because it has a Bose system in it. So you have to buy all that bypass modules and such. So I'll be doing that. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the exhaust and I'm gonna give you a sound clip, and I'll probably end off the video there. But this car checked all the boxes. Reliable, very reliable. These are very stout cars. Very powerful, 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, bone stock, and you can feel it. It's very crazy how quick this car is. And they're very, very fast on a track. So $25,000 gets you this. I was looking at $25,000 cars for the last 4 days. $25,000 to $40,000 cars was my range. So I bought this at the bottom of my range, And to me, it feels better than the $40,000 cars I was looking at, honestly. And when I was YouTubing them, that just affirmed my suspicion about this car, is that they are the best bang for buck you can buy right now, hands down. The market is crazy. Don't jump if you can't find anything. I wasn't going to just buy anything because right now you're overpaying for it, but who knows what the market's gonna do, if it's gonna continue going up or if it's gonna drop. So I was comfortable, very, very comfortable buying this thing. It has amazing history. Parts are easy to find. I can drive it anywhere. If it broke down somewhere, you know, town in the middle of nowhere, they probably have LS parts somewhere. So it just ticked all the boxes. And at the bottom, the price was right. So that's why I bought a C5 Z06 LS6, 405 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque. Mods coming. These guys are mod friendly. I think when you get near the 600, 700 wheel horsepower, you start having rear diff issues and I think tranny issues, but that's it. And I looked already how much those are to replace, and they're very cheap. But to build, I don't know. I haven't gone that far yet. So there she is, guys. Let's go do a sound check. Before I do a sound check, I want to show you why I ordered exhaust, because this is hideous. I do not like how it fits in there like someone had OCD or something. So it has the Z06 plate up there. That's nice because that's like 300 bucks. So yeah, it looks like just like a catback-ish system. It's kind of weird. Huh, it's interesting. It goes like, it's very weird. I could probably just make that. Instead of buying one, I could just make this. The tip's better looking, which I might just do. Because look, there's the pipe there. Huh, but without, I don't want to damage the bumper, so I'll definitely have to get some tips or something. I'll figure it out. But anyway, has the plate, has the Z06 license plate surround, of course. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna replace the tips for sure, possibly the whole exhaust. But without further ado, let's hear what she sounds like. Guys, I'm going to end off the video there. The one qualm that people have with the Z06 of this era is the panel gaps and the quality of the interior. I can relate to some degree. I don't like this center console here. My car specifically doesn't have many panel gaps. I think it's due to age, and that stuff doesn't bother me. You don't buy a Z06 for that, so I'm okay with that. But I like everything else. The gauges are really nice. I'll go through this car with my GoPro or something, going for a drive, but it so far so good. I'm very happy with it, very excited for the modifications that are coming. It's weird sitting in the car where the car shakes because of the engine. Having an inline 6 2JZ, you don't feel it at all, right? So, like, listen to that. It sounds just phenomenal. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off here. This is a 2003 C5 Z06 50th anniversary. It's not an edition, but it's a 50th anniversary car, and that's why there's 50th anniversary mats and badges on it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are happy with my decision. I know it's my decision in the end, so it doesn't really matter, but I hope you guys are ready to watch some content on this thing. And thanks for stopping by the channel. I'm sorry for the name change again, but obviously it's merited, right? If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. All right, peace, everybody.